Good afternoon, you're watching Lunchtime News on TV1. Well, before we head into our stories, first we'll take a look at headlines.
Arjuna Aloysius and Kasun Polisena further remanded until the 10th of May. Iraj Fernando reappointed as the mayor of Hambantota. Processions commence carrying sacred relics to the Sirasa Union Assurance Vesak Zone.
Former Speaker and former Minister Joseph Michael Pereira has resigned from the UMP Working Committee. State Minister Vasanta Senanayake said Joseph Michael Pereira made a statement to the UMP Working Committee today and announced his resignation. He went on to note the Working Committee approved the appointments made by the UMP Politburo yesterday. Former Mayor of the Hambantota Municipality, Iraj Fernando of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party was reappointed as the Mayor of the Hambantota Municipal Council with a majority of votes. During the voting, members of the Sri Lanka Podujana Perumana also voted in favour of Iraj Fernando. Accordingly, Iraj Fernando received a total of 11 votes, while UMP candidate D.A. Gamini received only 9 votes. The JVP abstained from voting. Doctors of all government hospitals in the Eastern Province has launched a strike action. Ampara District Coordinator of the Government Medical Officers Association, Shanti, said the strike has been launched, citing several demands including salary increments. He further added that although discussions were held with authorities on several occasions in this regard, the strike was launched as an issue are yet to be resolved. An illicit liquor manufacturing plant in Heliava, Kurunagala was raided by police. The raid was carried out based on a tip-off received by the Kurunagala police. Police also seized 6 barrels of illicit liquor and equipment used for the manufacturing of liquor. Among them were 1,027 litres of alcohol and 935 litres of illicit liquor. 3 suspects arrested in connection into the incident are scheduled to be produced before the Kurunagala High Court today. One person was killed following an accident that took place in Talagahapatana area along the Anuradhapura Horuputana road.
The accident occurred when the victim, who was seated on a motorbike by the side of the road, was hit by a tipper. Following the accident, the victim was admitted to the Kartagastigile village hospital and was transferred to Anuradhapura Teaching Hospital for further treatment. Our correspondent said the victim had then succumbed to his injuries. The victim was a 35-year-old father of 1 and a resident of Kartagastigile. The driver of the tipper was arrested and will be produced before the Kartagastigile Magistrate Court. 3 people were injured following another accident that took place in Palana area along the Gaul-Mathura main road. The accident had occurred when a van travelling from Gaul collided with a 3-wheeler travelling from Mathura. The injured were admitted to the Karapati Teaching Hospital and the condition of one of the injured is critical. A correspondent said the injured were travelling in the 3-wheeler. The driver of the van has been arrested and Valigama police suspect the cause of the accident was due to the driver falling asleep on the wheel.
The U.S. Navy hospital ship USNS Mercy arrived in Trincomalee yesterday to conduct 2018 Pacific Partnership mission.
Mission Commander for the Pacific Partnership 2018, Captain David Bretz, and Commander of the Eastern Naval Area, Rear Admiral Niraj Artigala, held cordial discussions and exchanged mementos. According to the U.S. Embassy in Sri Lanka, Pacific Partnership 2018 will continue through May 8th and will feature U.S. and other military doctors and medical personnel working side by side with Sri Lankan medical professionals to provide treatment to local communities and exchange best practices. The USNS Mercy contains 12 fully equipped operating rooms, a 1,000-bed hospital facility, digital radiological services, a medical laboratory, a pharmacy, an optometry lab, a CAT scan and 2 oxygen-producing plants. The ship is equipped with a helicopter deck capable of landing large military helicopters. It made previous stops in the 2018 mission in Bengkulu, Indonesia and Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. After departing Sri Lanka, the USNS Mercy will make stops in Vietnam and Japan to strengthen alliances, partnerships and multilateral cooperation throughout the Indo-Pacific region. Pacific Partnership is the largest annual multilateral disaster response preparedness mission conducted in the Indo-Pacific. This year's mission concludes military and civilian personnel from the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, France, Peru and Japan.
Fourth Magistrate Lanka Jairatna today ordered to further remand beneficial owner of Perpetual Treasuries Limited, Arjun Aloysius, and its CEO Kasum Palisena until the 10th of May. The magistrate also ordered that a copy of the court report be submitted to the Criminal Investigation Department to facilitate the legal procedures in extraditing former governor of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, Arjuna Mahendran, who is currently sought by court for failing to comply with the court order. Following a request made by the CID, Interpol issued a red notice on Arjuna Mahendran. The Attorney General's Department informed court today the red notice issued on Arjuna Mahendran is in effect across 192 countries.
The sacred relics that were discovered at the sacred Sandagiri Mahasaya will be brought to the Sirasa Vesak zone for the second time this time around. The processions carrying the sacred relics departed from the Viharaya this morning at the auspicious time. Religious observances were carried out by the chief incumbent of the Tissamaharama Rajamaha Viharaya, Venerable Dr. Devaligama Dhammasena Theru. The sacred relics will make its way to the Pallebedda Sankamala Rajamaha Viharaya today. The sacred relics that are being brought down from the Mihintalaya left the historic Mihintalaya Rajamaha Viharaya this morning at the auspicious time. The religious observances were carried out at the temple by the chief incumbent Valava Hangunavava Dhammaratha Theru.
Well, this is a wrap of lunchtime news for the day. More news follows on our website www.newsfirst.lk. I'm Srela Fonseca for the Newsfirst team. Do join us again on our afternoon 55s as we bring you the very latest.